Okay, so we were inspired by Rosey, the paper towel lady of the '80s, to do a controlled experiment. Now, what the variable is here is we want to know if what our everyday paper towel is in school, this brown stuff here that you've used forever at Maine and well, is what it compares to with our variable in our experimental group, which is Bounty, the quicker picker-upper, as Rosey would say. So we're going to compare the two. This is our control, and this is our experimental group. So the variable is what kind of paper towel is better. So you made a hypothesis based on maybe some background knowledge of the videos that we watched, or just by the feel of it. You may have had some an idea either way. All right, so you were up. It was up to you to do any experiment that you wanted to do. Okay, with anything you wanted. But I think the most clever one that I saw all day belonged to the Moraski group of period 3. And what they did is they had the idea that they were going to make sure that their paper towels were the same, which is really important. That's what's called a constant. And then what they did was they kind of crinkled them up, but they made sure that one was no more crinkled up than the other, so it was about the same size. And they put them in a funnel like this. Exact same funnel, exact same beaker. Now, in a graduated cylinder, they measured 50 milliliters. And they poured the 50 milliliters slowly and carefully over the paper towel to make sure that the paper towel was completely saturated with water. And the water dripped through. Not all of it. Some of it was captured by the paper towel. The exact same method for the Bounty. And then they waited for it to stop dripping. Okay, now, what they did afterwards, after it stopped dripping, was they took the funnel off and they did a little math. They poured the water back in. Remember, we started with 50. This came up to 32. Which means 50 minus 32 means 18 is still in there. And they did the exact same thing with the Bounty. They did a little math and they got their results on the Bounty. They did it 3 times so that they have multiple trials. They put it in a nice data table and they got their results. Nice job.